In this video, I'm going to show you how json.dumps can make your life a whole lot easier when it comes to data hierarchy. So what you see right here in front of you is a very big nested data structure, and basically what it is in the simplest terms possible is it's a person and then his contact list and then another person a contact list. And the thing about it is it goes and it's very nested into, and if you're looking at this right now, if you just pause the video right now and try to understand it, it would take you a very, very, very long time to actually make sense of what it's saying. And in fact, while I was writing this up, this was really, really tough to actually understand. I mean, not just understand, but actually making it up. So, an easier way to look at this, to understand this, is to use JSON. So I'm going to say import JSON. That's package. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do json.dump, and there are two forms of dump. There's dump and then there's dump s. Dump returns it as a raw, and it is not in a format that will be easy to look at. So what you do is you do dump s, and that just signifies dump string. So when it returns the hierarchy, it's going to return it as a form of a string. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to print it out instead of having to because the wrapper of json.dumps is not very easy to understand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the data structure that I want to be converted into a hierarchy, and the other argument that's optional is to indent, and you can decide any amount of spaces. I would say 4 or more, because 3, 2, and 1 is a bit hard to understand. So I'm just going to stick with 4. And now once I run this, now as you can see, we have this really big data structure, but now it's actually easier to understand. So now we can see Bob's friends is Jeff, and Jeff's friends is Joe, John, and then John's friend is Will, and then we have another person named George. George's friend is Neil. His friend is Jessica, and Baker. Both of them are Neil's friends. And then Baker's friend is Hector. And this helps you a lot when trying to understand a data structure or anything that just looks really complicated. json.dumps is where you want to go to um, to understand it. But one note is, as you should probably understand, JSON, or if you don't, I'll explain it now. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. So what it's going to do when it does json.dumps, it's actually going to return it, but with JavaScript, I guess you could say syntax. It's pretty similar to Python, but it is different in some ways. For example, if I had any booleans in here, true or false, usually in Python they're capitalized. In JavaScript they are not. And in the place of nones, right here I have one none. So if I look down here, I have a null. Null is what they use in JavaScript. And even though I use single quotes here, JavaScript only takes double quotes, so that's what you see here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and check out the other videos on my channel. Thanks for watching.